sure you're on your phone, brother.
Ecclesiastes 10:7, and it reads, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash.
And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Akiam, the Akwasiam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. You want to read that for me again?
Con. Ecclesiastes 10:7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Servants upon horses. Okay? When you talk about servants upon horses and princes walking on the earth, you know, it's a very famous statue, and I believe it's Theodore Roosevelt. And he has a Gadite, and it looks to be a Gadite, and a so-called Negro, black man, a so-called black man, which is from the tribe of Judah, okay, walking next to his horse. All right? Now, those servants, you know, those are those fugitives and those vagabonds, man, that have taken on the customs of a lot of the people on this earth. They call themselves by different names. But they are actually the children of Esau, man, the Edomites. And they are the accusers of their brothers. And their brothers are the children of Israel, man. And we're going to have a lot of shit that's going to start popping up, man, here in these last days that we're in right now, because Esau is going to try to get this birthright back, man. Okay? You want to get Romans 9 and 11?
I just wanted to quickly add the statue with Theodore Roosevelt.
Yep.
They took that down like 2-3 months ago, something like that.
Shit, okay.
But they took that shit down because obviously the truth
all
is
of the
them.
shit that's coming out.
Yep. Romans.
Yeah, Romans 9. It started at 11. Read 11 and 12 for me. You know, because Esau lost the birthright, man, and now it's to the point where the truth is coming out, and their asses are getting ready to have to give up this earth, man, this rulership. Okay? But it ain't us that they're going to have to deal with. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai and those angels. Go ahead, brother.
Slap you up. Romans 11?
9 and 11. Slap you.
Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil.
And this is talking about Jacob and Esau. You can read that also in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. Go ahead.
That the purpose of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, according to the election, might stand.
Because Esau thinks that Jacob stole his birthright. But it was Jacob's from the beginning, man. Okay? That birthright belonged to Jacob, man, from the beginning. And it tells you that in the book of Genesis that the elder shall serve the younger. And Esau was born first. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to keep reading down?
12. You got 12?
Yep. Verse 12, it was said unto her that the elder shall serve the younger.
There it is. The elder shall serve the younger. So what's Esau doing right now? He's trying to get that birthright back, man, by default. And if he kills enough Israelites, if he kills what he believes to be all the Israelites, then he can get it back by default. That's what he thinks.
Yep.
Okay? But what he doesn't understand is that there are some of the elect that have already passed over. They're in the spirit world right now. All right? So he can't kill all of Israel because there's a lot of Israelites that are in the spirit world right now, man. You see? And even if he tried on this earth, it's not going to happen because the Most High said that he has an elect, man. A remnant that he's going to save from all the hell that's coming. You see? You got any more on that?
Just a little bit more. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And it says that in the book of Malachi, as it is written, man. Okay? So it says it in the New Testament and it says it in the Old. He hates Esau's ass, man. He's not going to allow this foul man to have a blessing, to rule over every nationality on this earth, man. He's already done. He's doing that right now. But look how wicked the fuck he is, man. Right. Look how wicked he is in his approach, man, to other people. To their right to live, to their right to have sustainable economies. Mm-hmm. This man has destroyed all of this stuff, man. Because he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You got any more on that?
One more verse. Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai?
Is there any unrighteousness with the Most High because he made a decision like that? Right. Hell no, man. He's the potter.
That's right.
And we are the pots. Okay? And he'll fashion us however he wants us. Okay? He called was it Moab his wash pot? So he fashioned Moab in a certain fashion, man, to be a servant. A straight servant, man. And that's what they're going to all be in the kingdom under the children of Israel. You want to get Ezekiel 36 and 2? Because that's what's coming, man. The end of your rulership, your wicked ass, filthy rulership, Esau. Your wickedness is going up to the Most High, man. And you can tell because the brothers, and this comes up a lot, the house of David is getting stronger and stronger, man. And the house of Saul is getting weaker and weaker. And you can see that when brothers are edifying the flock about the way these other camps are going off, man. And there's too many of them to mention. Go ahead, brother.
Let's start at the top.
Yep.
Ezekiel 36 and 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh. Mm-hmm. Thus says Yahweh our power, because the enemy have said against you, Aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
Aha, that's what Esau says all the time, man. I got you. They think that they're going to get away with this thing, man. Okay? They're coming up with the legislation, to shut the internet down. Okay? They're coming up with the legislation to get brothers off the streets at some point because of all the violence that they're creating. Okay? They say that they're a just and a righteous people, but they create violence, man, on a regular basis. And what they're going to do is they're going to shut this whole thing down, the internet. That's the famine of the word. The scriptures speak about it. That's his big aha moment. Like we're going to continue to rule on this earth, man, and we're going to get rid of you in the process. No, that's not going to happen, Esau. Okay, you're going to get kicked in your ass. Jeremiah 50 and 33. You're not going to get the ahas anymore after this, man. Okay. Because the scriptures say that when you're about to fill your belly, man, the Most High is going to slap that plate out of your fucking hand. You see? That's the aha. The Most High is smacking that plate out your hand, man. Because you are going to lose control of this situation, man. When you think that you got control over everything, you're going to lose control over it. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 3.
33, brother. 33.
Sorry. Oh man, that was the spirit right there too. Some fire.
Oh, you had some?
No. Mistakenly, I did.
Oh.
Jeremiah 50 and 33, and it reads, Thus says Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast.
And we were oppressed together. I just talked about the statue with the Gadite, which represented the northern kingdom, which would be the Latinos and Native American Indians. Okay? And then the other brother that was on the other side, the Judite, the so-called black man, which represents the southern kingdom. Okay, we were pressed together by the so-called white man. That statue of Theodore Roosevelt represents the so-called white man, which is the nation of Edom. Okay, and they've held us fast, but now the Most High is getting ready to make moves on their ass,
Yep.
man.
Yep, because the Bible says, in the land of their captivities,
They shall remember themselves.
they shall remember themselves,
Yep.
and that's them breaches that we're closing up, the northern tribe and the southern
That's
tribe.
right. Them breaches are being closed right now, and there ain't shit that Esau can do about it. Go ahead, bro. Got anything else on that?
Verse 14. Nah, that was it.
That's it. Grab Amos 1 and 11.
Amos 1 and 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I would not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
He will not turn away the punishment because he pursued the children of Israel, the northern and southern kingdoms, with the sword, man. You know, that horse that Theodore Roosevelt rides on represents their power, man, and their blessing, Esau's blessing that was given to him in Genesis, the 27th chapter, I believe it is, or the 26th or 27th chapter. You know, that sword, man, that's his blessing. The modern day gun. And they continue to kill us to this day. You know, blacks and Latinos make up shit 80% of the prison population here in America. You know, that's disgusting, man. You know that there's no way around trying to explain that shit. You know, there's no way around trying to explain all the so-called black men that have been fucking shot down in the streets of America while running away from the police, but dozens of so-called white men that shot up fucking malls and schools and churches, you know, are in fucking jail alive to this day after having a big ass bulletproof vest on, AR-15s. You know, these motherfuckers are coming out the store with all these goddamn guns in their hands, and they go to jail alive. But all these black men are getting shot in the fucking back while they're running away. You know, are shot unarmed. Because the fucking so-called white man says he's scared. You motherfuckers are getting ready to be real scared.
Elder Malcolm was saying, you mean to tell me this man got taken alive? They was just patting him down. He was, offering and stuff, patting him down.
Like he stole something at the fucking Rite Aid. You know what I'm saying?
He got taken alive. And then Elder Malcolm said, you mean to tell me if he would have bent down and picked up a cell phone, then they would have shot him?
Shit, they might not have did that. You know what I'm saying? You want to call your mom? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's Esau, man. You know? Shit. Was that it on that?
Amos 1 and 11.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And still reading, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
And he kept his wrath forever, you know? Just like we just got done explaining. You know, the so-called white man can get a pass after he shoots 30, 40 people in a goddamn mall. But a black man drops his cell phone and goes to pick it up, and he gets blasted 116 times.
Exactly.
You know?
That perpetual hatred.
Yeah. You know, and now you people like Joe Biden, you know, something's got to be done about this white supremacist shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we ain't trying to hear that, man. So I'm gonna read. You want to get Isaiah 14 and 21. I'm gonna get Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 41 and 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. So you people are complaining, man, because of what your forefathers did, but what you don't understand is, you know, you are your forefathers coming back, man. You know, so all you're doing is complaining about some shit that you did in your past life, man. You know? And that's absurd, man. That shit don't even make no sense. You know? My forefathers did wickedness. That's why I'm in the captivity that I'm in. And this is all, and it's almost up for us, man. Okay? Our punishment is almost up, and your punishment is getting ready to start, man. So you can complain of an ungodly father all you want. You can take down all the fucking statues you want, all the posters. You can take all of the slavery and ass whoopings and hangings and all of that other shit out the history books if you want to, man. But that's not going to change a fucking thing, because the scriptures are clear. For one transgression, 2, 3 transgressions, man, he shall not turn away the fucking punishment. It's not getting taken away from you, man. You're going to have to drink of that cup.
You took the words out of my
mouth.
You know?
Yo, go ahead.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children. Grab Lamentations 5 and 7. You know? Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, man. You know? You are your fathers coming back. So you're going to pay for your sins, man. Just like we paid for our sins. We're in this captivity. We've been in other captivities. Okay? Because we come back after the 3rd and 4th generation. If you can receive that. Because the scriptures say it. You know? That we're going to return in the 3rd and 4th generation, but we won't have any remembrance of what happened to us, man. And it would drive us fucking crazy to know that this person might have murdered you, you know, how you got killed, how you died. You see what I'm saying? You know? So when we're reborn, we don't remember that shit. Go ahead, brother.
Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities.
Our fathers have sinned. The children of Israel's fathers have sinned. Didn't Moses come tell the people that what the Most High told them, if you sin, if you go against these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying? That I'm going to send you into slavery and slave ships, you know? And that's what happened, you know? We went into captivity after we were told not to go against the law, statutes, and commandments. And that final horrible slavery, captivity, that 7th one was the one when we went into captivity on slave ships. The northern and southern kingdom. So don't just think that it was so-called Negroes or Africans like a lot of people like to say. But there were Negroes, slaves, that were brought over here. But before we were even brought, our people were even brought over here. The Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayans. Yep. The Taínos, the Reubenites, which are the Seminole Indians, and the Native American Indians, man, were taking over the fucking Spain. For you so-called Negro only or black only fucking Israelites, man. Right. You know? This is deeper than that, man. We were all oppressed together. That's what the scriptures just got done saying. And they showed you that shit with the statue, that they know who the fuck those 2 men are. Right. You see?
I got you real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
4th generation.
Yeah.
Numbers 14 and 18. The Lord is long-suffering and great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation.
There's no need in explaining that. You know? The iniquity is visited upon those children, man. Because that's the fathers, that's the grandfather, the great-grandfather coming back. And being judged for what he did in his past life. Because you go into the spirit world and then you get a judgment. And then you get sent back down here to carry that judgment out. Why do you think a lot of these little babies are getting shot, killed, put in fucking ovens, microwaves, drowned? You see? That's judgment from the Most High. You know? You people better wake the fuck up, man.
I'm going to finish that Isaiah 21.
21. Go ahead, bro.
Back at Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land.
Yep.
nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right, because after you fall Esau, after you get taken down by YAHWAH and the angels, and 144,000 get involved, and you're put into those chains, you ain't never gonna fucking build another goddamn building for yourself to live in. You're never gonna build a city to call your name. Okay. There is no more Amerigo Vespucci's gonna name the fucking lands anymore. No Africo Scipiapus, whatever the fuck his name is. Okay?
Africanus.
Yeah, Scipio Africanus. You know? There ain't gonna be no more Marshall Street named after goddamn one of these Republican presidents or whatever the fuck they was living here in Lancaster. You know? There ain't gonna be no James Madison Street or James Madison Boulevard. You're not gonna name a fucking thing after yourself no more after this captivity, man. You know? Because that's all you've done is you removed the landmarks of all your fucking neighbors and called all these lands after your own name, man. So you're no longer going to build anything of your own, man. After you're treated like shit for 1,000 years, we're going to get rid of you fucking people. Habakkuk 2:16. You know? Because that's all you've done, man. That fugitive and that vagabond spirit. You know?
Habakkuk 2:16.
Yeah.
And it reads, Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on the glory.
Salaki, can you read that again for me?
Con. Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Mm-hmm.
Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered, because that's what's happening to you right now, man. You know, we're revealing you for the piece of shit that you are, man. The wicked nation that you are, cause this is a nation thing, man. The nation of Israel, the children of Israel, had to go into captivity as a nation. You know, we fell under the curses, man. So those curses in Deuteronomy 30:7 are falling back upon you people, man. You and the other heathens. Psalms the 83rd chapter crew.
Mm-hmm.
The same curses we went into, man, they're coming on to you. They're not going to fully be lifted off of us until we're taken up out of here, though. But you can best believe when you when you drink of that cup, man, you're gonna fucking understand. Okay, you're gonna understand how it feels to be a nigga. I'm gonna just put it to you like that. All right. Isaiah 47. You got some more?
Finish this out.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. You know? Yeah, you people, man, you trying to complain and get rid of all the history and shit that you people have done on this earth, man, but it's not going to happen. And we're going to find out a whole lot more about your asses. All the little sneaky ass fucking shit that you've done behind closed doors that you think ain't nobody ever want to find out about. We're going to find out, man. We're going to be given that. Okay? Because that's going to make our anger even deeper, man.
That's heavy.
You see? Because the Most High said the children of Israel are going to put their hands on you according to Yahweh's anger. And according to Yahweh's anger, he knows all your shit. Okay?
What's done in the dark shall come to light.
Yeah. So he's gonna give that to his elect men, man, and we're gonna tear your asses up, man. You know, Lord willing, I'm one of those men. You better hope I don't have to come back as a little kid and a teenager. Shit. If I die on this side, I'm reborn by one of the apostles, the elders, some great millstone, or what have you. I'm telling your ass right now, Yahweh Shai's chariot's gonna pull over my dad's house. Be like, we gotta take his spiritual powers for a couple weeks. He's killing too many fucking slaves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, angels gonna come down. Apostle to her, where's my son? yo, take his spiritual power. Go ahead, brother. Oh, I'm sorry. Isaiah 47. You can read 6 and 7. Y'all think that shit's a joke, man, but we dead serious about this thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna make a fucking statement that I can't back up because I know we getting ready to get this kingdom. You know, and like the apostles always say, they're gonna have to come back to our loins. You know, if we of the elect, then guess what? Then there's gonna be a lot of men that are gonna come back to our loins. Men, women, you know. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 47 and 6. And it reads, I was wroth with my people.
Mm-hmm.
I have polluted my inheritance.
That's Yahweh speaking, talking about the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And given them into thine hand.
Yep, he gave us into the hands of these damn other nations, man. Go ahead.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. I'll read that over. Upon thy ancient haste thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Mm-hmm. You see? You had the Most High put us into your hands, man, and you went overboard. You know? And you're still actually reaching, man. You know? To try to destroy the children of Israel completely. You know? So he's going to deal with you.
Verse 7.
Yep.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
Yeah, you thought that this country was going to be this little sweet little thing, you know, that you could ride around in your 57 Chevys and snatch a Negro up and take him in the woods somewhere and burn a cross and hang him and, you know, call him boy, you know, slap him around and treat him however the fuck you want to. But America is that old ass hag now, man. Everything's hanging, you know. And she's ashamed of her body now. And you can see it, man. This place is fucking finished.
So,
you know? You got any more out?
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
You didn't remember what was going to happen to your ass after you did all of this wickedness, man. You didn't count on so-called, but you never thought in your wildest dreams that a so-called groups of black men will be standing on your street corners calling you the fucking devil in your face. You never thought that was going to happen, you know? But now that you're seeing it, and you know your warlocks, your witches, and your politicians, they all see this shit, man. They know what's happening. But the average Edomite, so-called white person, they don't know what's getting ready to go down. You know? They just think we're some angry black men with a Bible in our hand. Right. Because they don't understand what we're saying, man. A lot of times. They can hear us, but they don't understand the gravity. You know? How deep this shit is getting ready to get for them. You see? But then you got a white boy running into a grocery store talking about we're getting ready to be replaced. Yes, the fuck you are. But you can you can go run and eat. That's part of those people are part of the 2/3. That's their judgment. And for the most part, they're lucky as a motherfucker, man. Because they ain't got to go through all the shit that's coming to this place, man. You know? They don't got to deal with hunger, cannibalism, you know, torture. You know, they're in the spirit world right now. They don't have to deal with all of that other shit. You see? You got any more on that?
That was
Lamentations 4 and 21.
Lamentations 4 and 21. And it reads, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
The cup also shall pass unto thee. What did I just say, man? You're getting ready to be visited by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and you're going to be taken down from your power, and you're going to be put into slavery, man. That's that cup that we drank of. Because it wasn't we weren't supposed to drink of that cup, man, because we had law, statutes, and commandments that we were supposed to keep. But we did drink up the cup. And now that you people have come to the point that you can't go, your bounds that you cannot pass, the Most High is going to end your ass, man. He's going to put you in a hardcore slavery to build our kingdom up, and then he's going to discard you, you know, because he's the pot, you're the potter, so he's going to discard that vessel, man, of wickedness. Okay, go ahead, brother.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked.
Mm-hmm.
The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
O daughter of Zion, children of Israel, our punishment is accomplished, man. That's why the men of the Lord are out here pleading with you to get right. Okay, we're pleading with you in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, being His voice, but reading His words to let you know that all hell is getting ready to break loose, and if you don't get right, that you will die on this side. Okay. And that you will have to come back through the loins of a man of understanding, man, a man of wisdom, okay, which is one of the elect men, the 144,000 are out of that 1/3 that is going to make it out of America, okay? You got anything else, no?
Finishing up in 22, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
He will discover thy sins. And what has been going on? Okay, we have actually been revealing a lot of your wickedness, man, to the world through these video epistles, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so you've been totally exposed, man, and been told who you really are. You know. You're the nation of Edom, man. You're the sons of the serpent that was in the garden, the sons of Cain, which is the fugitive and the vagabond, the first murderer, the first liar. Okay? You see? And you're getting ready to pay for all of your sins, man. You're getting ready to get dealt with. Your judgment, this court proceeding is just about up, and your judgment is getting ready to be carried out. Okay? You got anything else, huh?
Oh, I got one verse.
Real
quick. Let's go to Isaiah 26 and 21. And it reads, For behold, Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
And we don't even have to break that down. Beautiful. All right, you got anything else?
That's it.
All right, well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Bahashem, Kadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to the Akiam and the Akwathiam and that speckled bird that's listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yes, sir.